Hello and welcome back to Dial H for Heroclix. I'm your host, Kalder and Ian. This episode, we're going to be chatting about the Champion Clix Open coming soon, as well as absolutely gush about all awesome Lantern Legacy news. This is episode 549. Howdy, howdy. Let's get rowdy.
Do you really wanna Clix it?
Leadership,
Roll a six, make a move extreme.
token up,
Taking action from your team. I go straight to your start. Hypersonic speed.
roll a 5,
Getting brave, hitting blades, cross fangs.
KO,
Stick and move, click a few just to hit a stop. Need a 3 CCE on a flurry close.
tear your dials apart.
Once the timer starts, do you really wanna Clix it? What's going up must come down. Do you really wanna Clix it? Baby, you got us bound. Find the word you soon become. You're the best, the judge is wrong, but you mastermind the damage on. Roll your dice for initiative, son.
Dial H for Heroclix is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock every day, including all the latest Heroclix singles and seal products. Make sure you check them out at CoolStuffInc.com. Use code DIAL5, DIAL5, for 5% off your Cool Stuff Inc. order. And you can go to shop.whizkids.com, use code DIALH10, DIALH10, for 10% off your Heroclix order. Not available with certain pre-orders, promos, or iconics. Joining me in the studio is Ian Eggleston. What's going on, Ian?
What is going on? You know, last
What
week
is?
we learned the lesson that not every week is about what made you happy. It's about the pain and what you can gain from that. And it was
Yeah.
another week of pain, unfortunately, Calder.
Oh, really?
Vikings just got wrecked, man. It was not close at any
They got
point.
rammed.
They got rammed. Ram ability is back, and they showed it off. Yeah, it was a bummer. I don't know. Like, okay, going into this season, it was like, oh, it's a rebuild year, and I said I'll go like 6-11, whatever. Don't even have to pay attention.
So pretty good for a rebuild year. Pretty fun.
You know, like
Yeah.
they'll do all right. They'll do all right. They'll get a good draft pick. We've got a ton of money to spend next year. We'll make our team next year, and then this man Sam Darnold comes in the picture. You start having hope. And so this guy had like a terrible career prior to this. He played for bad teams though. So there was no expectations on this guy. It was a $10 million 1-year deal. That was it. And then they just start winning and winning. And they have an incredible receiving core. Like they probably have like the best receiver in the league right now in Justin Jefferson. It was exciting. And even though I knew going into this year, it's like, this is Minnesota. You have to remember that. Don't get your hopes up. This was probably like the most hope I've had for the Vikings, I think, in my lifetime.
Oh, wow.
Like, I was really thinking, like, we're going deep in the playoffs at least. And in the two most important games of the season, they just get housed. Like, not even close. O-line can't stop a nosebleed. Quarterback's holding on to the ball for like 10 seconds, gets sacked 9 times. Like, it was brutal. So, yeah, I am sad about that. It is now NBA season, but I don't know. That's whatever. But, yeah, I mean, it's just... So I'm looking forward to next year, but oh my gosh, I was so pumped for that game. Both of them, actually.
It's
just such a
brutal.
letdown. I'm not even like that invested into sports. Like I enjoy sports, but man, I was all in this year. I watched like every game.
No,
I was
you were
working
excited.
most of the time.
Yeah, I could tell.
And they'd be on, so I caught all of them. And yeah, it was just such a letdown to the year. So everyone I was talking trash to, I'm the trash. I know it. It's the most Minnesota way to end the season. Makes the decision for next year early, or easier, I should say, because it was like, oh, well, if Darnold goes deep or if he wins the Super Bowl, Fantasyland, then maybe we keep him. Maybe there's something we do. No. We're all in on our rookie now. So JJ, I'm looking forward to that. But also, some more work in the studio has been done. We've got our lens for our camera coming,
It looks cool.
which is
Yeah,
exciting.
It is really cool.
I'm really excited to start messing with that. This is, I think the most expensive equipment that we've
I
purchased.
can't wait to just take the lens and like scratch it instantly. I just want to like.
Ooh, what's this?
I want to like take like a quarter, like it's a lottery ticket, and go.
I'm adding a really cool effect to it right now.
Yeah, no, trust me, this will look really cool in videos.
On
Yeah.
top of that, too, getting some like additional props for the studio. We might have mentioned that already.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
And then, recently got a Black Panther Super Rare Prime, who I didn't realize that I liked this figure as much as I did. But
He's cool.
I think, that revivability is really, really solid. And the fact that he's just like solid statted charge flurry piece. I've heard some buzz about him. And when I listened to that, I was kind of like, I don't know if that's really my cup of tea. But now that I have one, I'm thinking, I really want to put this guy on a map. I think there's a lot of utility, and he brings a decent amount of offense to the table too. So I'm excited to build with him in addition to a figure that I think is really slept on, and it's always legacy cards for some reason. Manifold. I think Manifold Legacy is really sick. He's got Avengers keyword too, so I'm sure I can build a team that Calder will play.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. Yeah.
Working against Beetlejuice, man, it's tough out there for all you workshop folk, for all you team builders who create the teams that other people net deck. You got a tall order right now. It's tough. It's tough out there.
It's a lot to build past.
It is,
like,
man.
Oh man, I'm used to my 30 free actions. What if here? You didn't get any of it. It's not even really a what if. It's like this is probably on every team.
Yeah. What are you doing in this
easily,
situation?
Yeah.
So that's caused me to revert back to Daredevil.
Sure.
I've been building a lot with Daredevil because it doesn't necessarily need free actions, and I actually really like the combo of him and Super Rare Black Panther.
Yeah, when you told me that.
Because
like,
he gets to
what?
heal them back to the top line, so it's like you don't remove a token. It doesn't KO. I think that's so funny. So I don't know how good that actually is, but yeah, we're back in the Daredevil lab, folks. I'm sure you guys are thrilled to hear that. I know you're waiting on more Daredevil
In a way,
tech.
you never left.
Mm-hmm. But when Collector's
always
Trove
in the
comes
back.
out too,
Oh yeah,
that's when things will really change. So I'm trying not to build too far ahead with like one shots and everything. We'll wait for that to happen. We've got an IC regional coming
gonna
up.
Be crazy. Yeah,
So-
that is really exciting. No.
So yeah. Anyway, I'm just kind of vomiting words. Calder, how was your
man.
week?
No, it was a really great week. So it started off with Ricky.
A liquid death.
Liquid Death, the insane spike on the Audacity. Oh my gosh. Oh, just brutal liquid. What flavor is that? What
We've
flavor
got
of Liquid
a-
Death is that?
Got convicted melon going
Convicted
tonight.
melon, a little convicted melon over here. Okay,
It's solid.
very
It's
nice.
solid.
Very nice.
Sorry.
Nah, the thing that made me happy first off. So I love country music, as everybody knows, and I've never been an album guy. Never in my life have I been like, yes, someone has released an album. I will listen to the first song.
Really?
And then I've never done that ever in my entire
Not
life.
one. I'm not a huge
No.
album guy either,
Just
but
not.
you've never had like a favorite artist that you're like waiting to hear more
No,
from.
if I'm being honest, no.
Wow.
My favorite artist is Best of 90s Country Shuffle on Spotify. That's my favorite artist. Or like AC/DC, I like 80s rock and country is like my bread and butter.
Sure.
But this one dude, Ricky Chilton, he makes like meme country music. So he has like the Three White Monsters Deep song and like all these other like really memey country music songs. And I really like him. I think it's funnier than heck. Like if you can like sing country in the genre and then also poke fun at it, or just he's not even really making fun of country. He's just making these outlandish story tales. Like the richest man in Texas, he kills Mark Cuban in that song. Like that's just hilarious,
that is what you would have to do to become.
right? Yeah. So it's just really good. It's really funny music. But he had an album release. He used to just release singles. It was very much like TikTok, Instagram audio. Like, wait, there's a full song to this. And I've been listening to like his 5 singles that he had, and he released like an album of 16 songs. And so I was on a drive this last Friday, and I'm like, well, I'm going to listen to the album finally for
Wow.
the first time in my life. I'm going to listen to it from beginning to end and see what story it tells.
That's crazy to me, man. So like, if you find like a band or an artist that you like, you don't just dive into them.
I mean, I go, this artist, shuffle all songs. That's what I would do.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not here to judge.
But I've never
I just-
been like albums or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know, Back in Black album by AC/DC was like my first album I ever got or something.
Sure.
And it's like, that'd be it. I don't know.
I remember-
I've
oh,
never been an
gosh.
album. I've never been an album guy.
What was it? AC/DC released like Black Ice. I think that was like their
Something.
most recent one with their new singer, and they
Oh.
advertised it so much. And I liked AC/DC. I like begged my mom, like, can we go get
Oh,
this
sure,
CD?
yeah.
So I've never really done that except for AC/DC.
That's
but there are certain albums though where it's like that's like the whole thing. Like you listen to the album. I think there's some that are more like, here's like some pop favorites or whatever. But man, like some albums are like whole experiences. Like
Sure.
they put them in an order for a reason.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
think all albums are. That's just I'm again not
I'm
judging.
I'm just-
I get it. I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know?
Anyways,
Yeah. I just think that's crazy that you've never been like.
it's just never.
You've never found an artist and been like, all right, just let's rip.
I mean, I love Toby Keith, and I go shuffle Toby Keith songs. You know what I mean? Or like Alan Jackson or Chris Ledoux, like country guys.
They have like eras, you know. It's like
I guess, but I've never. I don't know.
fair.
Shuffle all songs. You know, even like I love Billy Joel. He's one of my favorite artists. Shuffle all.
He
songs.
rocks.
You know, like I've never listened to like albums. Like shuffle all songs. Best of shuffle all songs. Same thing. Weird Al Yankovic. Love that guy. Shuffle all songs. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm done with questioning it.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. I've never been like, yes, the album, time to start, play. I don't
Man,
know.
like
just
to,
not a
to
thing.
Pimp a
that's-
Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar is like one of the best like complete albums ever, and that like tells like a whole story.
Sure.
And like there's different like intros and outros that kind of lead into each other. I mean, MF Doom has a lot of projects that I like.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't have to listen to whole
Awfully
albums of
hot
his.
coffee pot. I know.
That's Eminem.
Oh well, they're all kind of the same.
And that
in the
is
rap
from one
world.
of like the worst like freestyle or ciphers ever.
All I know of MF Doom is the videos that go, is this MF Doom? And it's like horrible, like sing-songy rhyming or
Cheetos,
whatever.
Fritos, Doritos.
Yeah, stuff like that.
No, it's a fair take.
It's just funny.
He's
so
acquired taste.
That made me super happy. And then today at work, we play the long game here, gang. So I work at a gym, and we had some people from corporate down today that were also at our holiday party, right? And so when I first went to this holiday party, I was like, geez, what a waste of time. I'm going to go because I don't want to make a BS excuse to not go. And we were going to play pickleball. And I'm not a sports guy at all. And I knew I was just going to go in however many games it took, and I would instantly lose. And that's what happened. I lost instantly all the games of pickleball. I attempted to play. I looked up strategies. I did all this stuff. That's beside the point. Basically saying I was miserable at the holiday party. I didn't want to go. I was there. And so I drank as many like diet Cokes as I could to try to make my money back or whatever.
Fair
and
enough.
then we did a white elephant, right? And so for white elephant, I bought just like, we had a $25 minimum buy-in for white elephant, okay? So I bought just a protein powder. I'm like, everybody can use a protein powder. So I bought
true.
some Ghost peanut butter protein, and I'm like, all right, cool. There we go. We're gym people. That works. And so all the switching around, everything happens, and I end up with like this really cool like coffee mug and then some snacks and stuff. And I use this like metal coffee mug almost every day. But what I really wanted, Ian, was this food scale that would also tell you like, it was also like, not only was it a food scale, it was a cutting board too. And I was like, that looks awesome. Because I've had this $5 food scale for like 6 years or something. And it's still going. Don't get me wrong. It rocks. But I was like, a new food scale would be awesome, especially a really nice one. And then I was also like, I also wouldn't mind ending up with my protein back or like any of these other presents. Today, I don't even know what she would be, but someone from the corporate office that was there at the, I don't even know what her job is. Anyways, she comes in and she goes, yeah, I've never used that food scale. Do you just want it? And I was like, yep. Perfect,
Yeah.
thank you. And then she was like, yeah, and Andrew's actually, he's never even touched that protein. He doesn't even want it. So do you want that? And I was like, oh yeah, I'd love it. And she's like, that was something you wanted, right? I'm like, I didn't even tell her, like, yeah, it's what I bought. I bought that.
It's what I bought.
So like, I not only got one white elephant gift, I got two more and my money instantly back. So I'm like, all right, cool. Long
Instant
con.
rebate.
Not even instant rebate. I guess, what is this, a month and a half? Yeah, it's probably 2 months away from our Christmas party. So that made me like stupid happy today. I was like, oh, that rocks. Are you kidding me?
Walking away.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
They had no idea. I won out so hard. So yeah, the long con of just getting getting all your white elephant presents back to you and the one you wanted in the first place. I'm like, this rocks. Because I got the worst number. I got 2. 2 is just like, I think statistically the worst number in white elephant. Because the first person that goes first gets to steal again at the end.
Oh.
So then 2 either has the
I'm
option
not familiar.
of white elephant?
Well, I know what it is. I didn't know there were
yeah,
rules
yeah.
to it.
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
you
there
just
are rules.
Get a
yeah.
random gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was like, but actually I won. I beat
won.
out
You
everybody.
won,
It
dude.
rocked. Yeah, dude.
Oh, and also,
yeah.
quick shout out to the movie Good Time. That movie was good.
Oh, okay.
We won with Robert Pattinson.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, duh. I was there. It was
Yeah.
really good. That was like a really good movie.
It's what Uncut Gems wants to be. That movie had tension like the
Yeah.
whole time. And Uncut Gems was just, I don't know, I think a little too far outside of reality.
Yeah.
Don't really like that movie, I'll be honest.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very predictable.
Oh.
And some people will go, oh,
Fair
sure.
enough.
I watched it with my brother. I was like, that's going to happen. Happens. It's like, yeah. So, I don't know. Good time. Check that movie out. Robert Pattinson.
Actually, really do. Oh my gosh, it was good.
It was, gosh, he's such a scumbag in that movie.
Dude, it's just like...
And you want him to, like, fail the whole time. He keeps getting away with it.
He's just slimy. You feel
So
greasy
slimy.
watching this dude. You're like, ugh.
He really
Dude.
captures, like, the essence of a scumbag.
I'm a scumbag. Yeah. It's, like, truly awful.
Yeah.
It was good, though.
Yeah.
Like, a movie that just, like, keeps moving and keeps a pace like that and never stays in one place too long and just stays fluid.
And
is
he's
really
up against the
entertaining.
wall in so many situations.
dude.
And then he finds,
Weasels
like,
his way out
the
of it.
slimiest way to not have to face whatever it is.
That one situation where you were like,
Yeah. I'm like, dude.
yeah. Oh, I just
Worked, I
skin
guess.
crawls. So gross, but yeah, worked.
But yeah, check
Ugh.
that movie out.
HBO Max,
Mm-hmm.
good time. Check it out. Hey, Ian, there's a Heroclix event coming up, a little Heroclix event.
And we're
really,
a Heroclix podcast,
We
believe
are
it or
a
not.
Heroclix podcast. You may not have noticed this for the last 15 minutes, but we actually are a Heroclix podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact: we're not a Vikings album Christmas present podcast
Slash movie,
believe it or not.
Rick.
Slash movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the IC Regional, I should say, our IC Regional in Omaha, Nebraska, at Dragon's Lair, this January.
Yeah, January 19th.
January 19th. I chose the date. January 19th.
You did.
I totally remember. January 19th at 10 a.m. Dragon's Lair, 14616 West Center Road, I believe, is
That is the
probably
correct
the
address as well.
address. Come on down. Come play some 300 Modern. Come win yourself some cool Black Adams. Come get yourself qualified for the Champion
Top
Clix event.
8? You're getting a Sky Cycle Hawkeye?
Honestly,
Like,
that's my favorite prize. I love that Hawkeye. I
Yeah.
think he is so cool.
I really want
I
one of
can't wait
those.
to play and build with him so much. dude.
maybe
He's so
top
awesome.
7? I'm kidding.
Maybe top 6?
I believe there are 8 in the kit. Like
I think-
99%,
yeah, I
I
think
counted
so.
them when we first got it. It's 8.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have a ton of prizing for it. It's Parademons for showing up. I mean,
Yeah.
that rocks. I've got my Parademons, so no worries there.
We all have our parademons.
We've got that's true. We've got some extra stuff to throw in there as well,
We do
courtesy of
indeed.
WizKids. A
That's
few
true.
things left over from the Clixies, which also some news.
Oh,
That's
dude.
all shipped
We
out
shipped
now.
all of it. Yeah. The final. I'm always scared when I go to the post office and I have just a stupid amount of boxes and they're big and like I'm just like they're gonna look at me, they're gonna hate me. Also, side made me happy. Tim was working. Shout out Tim. I will need to leave a review actually for this guy because he was like, all right, cool, let's get it done. Because you know the post office where we live, it's 50-50. I'm either going to get the worst employee who is going to hate me and hate my guts.
Doesn't matter what you're doing.
Does not matter. It literally doesn't matter at all. Shipping one thing, shipping two things. Really? That's what you're doing? The attitude is unreal.
Yeah.
Or I get Tim, and Tim's like, let's get it done, boss.
Yeah, he's like,
And-
all
and
right,
he's
sign
just a
here, read
trooper.
through
And
this,
he-
press the red button,
yeah.
click that, there's the receipt. Good.
And
good
and
day.
also I lucked out where it's like no one else was there the entire time, which means I wasn't holding up a line and I wasn't waiting, holding all these boxes or
That is
shuffling them
nice.
on the floor. So it was like awesome. Yeah, it would cost a lot to get this shipped out. We shipped out a ton of prizes, a ton of big prizes, and I'm really hoping everybody enjoys it and is really appreciative of it because
Yeah.
it took us a minute. I know people can be impatient sometimes, but again, this was all free, and I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because it rocks. And, courtesy of WizKids, because once again, we got to ball out some insanely cool prizing, and I just hope that everybody gets to enjoy it because it's, free Heroclix. A little
Yeah,
Christmas
I mean,
in
I enjoy
January.
free Heroclix.
Yeah, it rocks. And one of
I
my
enjoy
favorite
them a
things.
lot, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
It's probably my
So,
favorite thing.
That really did make me happy. That rocked. But the overall Champion Clix event is going to be March 6th through the 9th in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. We have a little bit of prizing here to go through. I kind of want to see
If you
the
go to
overall
the events. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I mean, you could stay in the prizing
I guess we
tab.
can just stay in prizing.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's the Fridays, the Alphabet Soup event.
So everything on your force has to start with the same letter. It's Silver Age, and there's no ban list. Yeah, it's wild.
Jeez, I didn't even know that
Scarab,
was the...
Scott Porter. S is a very strong letter from what I've seen. You know I'd be rocking with the B's. Batman, Batman,
Bees.
Batman, Batman, and Batman.
Batman.
Berdagaton, Blash Raptor.
Flash Raptor. Dude, S's gets to carry an Iron Man too.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Prime.
They don't get the cloak of levitation though.
Sloke of...
The sloke of levitation? Cloak of levitation.
But T, an interesting thing is like T is the only keyword
Timebreaker.
that can have tarot cards.
Oh, really?
So you can play
Oh.
tarot to get tarot cards, which And then,
Interesting.
Saturnine is an S, which I suppose you could play tarot cards that start with an S. But Alphabet Soup, I really like this. I think
That
it's going to be
sounds
fun.
like a blast.
Yeah.
And ID cards are legal for this too, right? Aren't they?
I don't believe so.
No? Okay.
ID
never
cards
mind.
are not.
Okay.
Well,
I
but
thought I saw somewhere they were.
if they are, we'll check out
We'll
the
double
event for
check
this.
the events.
But let's go through the prize.
Yeah, really quickly. Participation prize is going to be a Parademon. The Fellowship prize is a Zombie Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Sculpt is pretty cool on that
It
one.
is gnarly. Top 16 gets Batman of Zeranar and a Bago figure. Top 8 gets Black Adam and Hawkeye on Sky Cycle. Top 4 get the Compound Hulk and Zombie Scarlet Witch. Shout out to Alec Musser of Heroclix USA. Got to spoil the Compound Hulk. We might talk about that in a little bit here. And then top 2 get a Bago figure and a Chase booster. And then 5th through 8th place get a booster pack. 4 of them. So I believe 2 each because this is a 2v2, right? Something like that. Anyways. 3rd and 4th get a booster brick. 2nd gets a case and a Bifrost special edition set. The Bifrost finally coming out. We saw that Asgardian Bifrost
Really,
set.
really cool cards.
And then
Like colored
the
holographic cards.
winner gets a case as well, which rocks. Saturday, 300 Modern, the main show. Participation prize is a potted Baby Groot.
Yeah.
Interesting. Another thing where it's like, once again, brand new.
Maybe
very cool.
adding to the shifting focus set that we saw
Oh my
in the next
gosh.
phase. That's my guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Because that's,
Yeah.
I mean, we had the
Groot,
wrestler,
Baby
the
Groot,
spa
a little
Groot,
pot.
the detective.
That's MCU all the way, baby.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah. Well, yeah, it is MCU. So it
It's
fits in.
MCU.
Okay.
Yeah, it would fit. Fellowship prize gets Black Adam and Compound Hulk. Top 32 get a Parademon and a Bago figure. Top 16 get another Compound Hulk and a Bago figure. Top 8 are Hawkeye and Sky Cycle, Black Adam. Top 4, Zombie Scarlet Witch, Chase Booster, and a Bago figure. Top 4, Chase Booster is pretty nice. Top 2 get a Bifrost special edition set, and the winner gets a Collector's Trove factory set.
Whoa.
That's really gnarly.
Bang.
Then they got a little bit of sealed prizing here. 9th through 16th get a booster. 5th through 8th get a booster brick. 3rd and 4th get a booster case. And 2nd place gets a booster case, 1.5. 1.5 booster case and a half. Booster case and a brick.
You know that, dang, those top 16 matches are going to be cutthroat then.
They are, dude.
A pack or a brick?
Yeah. Actually. Holy smokes.
Those are going to be something to watch for sure.
So Sunday is going to be the team event. Do we know if it's going to be using Collector's Trove for Team Sealed? Do we know that?
I
Or
would
is it Black
assume it
Panther?
is. I mean, the release date currently is January 29th.
So it's
And this
got
is
to
in
be.
March,
This is in March. That's
so-
right. I keep thinking it's like mid-January, but that would make it
Yeah.
next week, which is like, no, please. Participation is going to be potted Baby Groot or a Parademon based on availability. At that point in time, end of the weekend, see what's left. Fellowship prize is Hawkeye Sky Cycle and Battle Gnome. Another way to get the Battle Gnome, which is really cool. Top 16, Battle Gnome and a Bago figure. Top 8, Compound Hulk, Hawkeye and Sky Cycle. Top 4, Black Adam and a Bago figure. And a Chase booster times 3
wow.
again for each player, which is really cool. Top 2 is Zombie Scarlet Witch and a Bago figure. And a complete set of Black Panther. That's 2nd place. Oh,
No, it's top 2.
that's top. Okay, yeah, top 2. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Holy smokes.
the winner
Factory
gets
set.
the Black Panther.
I see it.
It's not bold,
I
yo.
see. I was like, what in the
The
world?
winner gets a Black Panther factory
Winner
set.
gets Black Panther
That's
factory
a fantastic
set. Times
factory
3,
set.
actually.
The legacy
So
cards are
each
insane.
person in
the
team.
chases are
That's really
insane.
good.
The bystanders are insane. Like that is
Oh, that's really good.
I mean, Sans Masters of Time, maybe the best factory set you can get in Modern right now. Like Black Panther it's got some crazy stuff.
They also are going to do brick battle royales, super interesting, and then battle royale champion prizing is so minimum is going to be an LE of a new BR, minimum 2 Bago figure, an additional LE. Remaining boosters in the brick that were not used draft for the battle royale, so that's really cool. So,
Yeah, they were doing
open
this
up the
last
entire
year,
thing.
and
Super fun.
Guarantees that there's like a chase
They
in there.
did that. I do
almost.
believe they did that
Prime,
as
at least.
well with Batman Team Up. That was really fun. I love playing BRs. That's like 2 years ago. Battle Royale Champion prizing gets a Zombie Scarlet Witch, a Black Adam, a Compound Hulk, Battle Gnome, and a Bago figure. There's also a Battle Royale Champion. So based on the total number of Battle Royale wins for the entirety of the event weekend, Thursday through Sunday, in the event of a tie, total points will be used to determine the winner. In the event of a point-win tie, a roll-off will be determined somehow. Yeah, that's hilarious. But another Battle Royale Champion, just like at Adepticon we saw
Yeah,
last
Jay
year.
Patel
bringing
is,
in the old BR champ.
If he's here, I mean he he went crazy at Adepticon.
Insane.
So yeah, another note on this, guys. We will be at Champion Clix, so we'll be live streaming that.
We'll be filming.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Always is.
You know, say hi to us if you're going down there. If you want to stop by Applebee's really quick, we can go. Right? That's
Well, no, that's a you thing.
no, we can all.
That's just a you thing. I thought it was. I thought part of the fun was being there by yourself.
Oh, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's the most. It's really important you understand how fun
I was
it
really
is
wondering
to
how
go
you
by
got
yourself.
that picture.
I asked the waiter. Super cool guy. You know what? And you know what? And you know what, Ian? I gave him a tip. A nice, fair tip.
Oh man! For those who know.
For those who know. Anyways. Yeah, so event registration begins for Friday Alphabet Soup event at 9 a.m. and it closes at 9:45. So get freaking registered fast. Seating starts at 10 a.m. The format is 400 points Silver Age. It is 2v2 constructed. Let's double check. Alphabet Soup. Number 1, the restricted list is being placed into effect. This decision was made a bit hastily by PJ, our head judge, and we realized it's the best way.
Oh, so they did decide to add the. Okay, good. Honestly,
now you're dizzying. All figures listed on the banned list are removed and added to the restricted list. That's fair because there's like an extra restriction.
Yeah.
Number 3, yes, ID cards are legal for the format, but must follow the lettering rules. For this event, the Blackbird, XXS, and the Wanted poster IDs will be legal. So only the Silver Age legal IDs are going to be legal, not any of the Avengers or the Justice League IDs, I suppose, which is interesting. You can play as many as you are able to. Four maps also follow the lettering rules? Oh my gosh. If your letter has 0 available maps, your team may choose a letter to use maps from. If your letter has 1 available map, what, dude? Oh my gosh. H, Hedge Maze, Ancient Hold, A. I don't know, dude. That's
anything
gnarly.
with shield. Shield is shield
okay,
base.
there you go. Man, S really
something.
is stacked. Shield
S
gives
is
you
an
a lot of
S tier
options.
keyword, I think. Based on, the
Letter.
limited amount I've seen, like Lucas
Terrain
posted a
markers
build.
don't have officially given names. Okay, so you're good, unless those would have cards. Okay, there's no Silver Age floor requirement. Having the floor would likely make several letters unplayable, so this will be skipped. Okay, so it's Silver Age, but there's no half must be modern, half must be silver, or whatever, with the one tentpole modern. Honestly, this event sounds awesome. I kind of can't wait to see. I'm hoping there's a lot of creativity. I hope it's not just, well, yeah, of course, I'm playing S. What do you mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope it's not just that, which would be nice.
Well,
so.
T gives you Thanos, and he has been a menace in Silver Age, so I'm sure there's some stuff you can do there. Man, I'm trying to think of, like...
You would really have to...
C? Is C good? You got Carnage Silver Surfer?
Got the GOAT, Captain America. Several different versions of him, I guess. Pegasus. Free Punch.
Several different versions.
Different versions.
One.
Pegasus. You know, Pegasus.
Yeah,
you can do Capwolf. You can do Prime Captain America. Carnage Captain America.
Oh, come on. You're not pulling Carnage Captain America off. That's not happening. That guy's a set piece.
Yeah,
Soldier Supreme's us.
Dang.
Arachnite at A? Ancient Hold? What else is it?
Arachnite and Ancient Hold don't go together, though.
We might have to, maybe next week we'll try.
We can
we'll
mess
both
around
build
building. We might mess
a
around
letter
building a little
soup.
alphabet soup.
Yeah,
if we were to play a you and I, it is 2v2. So if you and I were a team on alphabet soup, we could try to make what we would play. That could be fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that
next
sounds
week
good.
we'll get in the lab.
Something
boys.
to look up for
Daredevil.
next week. D. Ooh.
I don't know what D is.
What else there is for D for like support Degaton.
Glash Raptor.
Dude, that's so good.
Ding
Modern-
Jefferson. Sorry. Okay, I'm done.
Ooh. Wait, who's the other K name that you said?
Kamo.
Kamo, King Jefferson. You just said a K name though a little while before. I was like, who could be K? Yeah, King's Tomb.
King's Tomb.
Ooh.
King's Tomb. Amit's Tomb.
The map.
Oh.
King's
Kong.
Tomb. Kong. Ooh.
Kong is a K. Maybe there's a K is probably something. This is a fun topic, but we don't have enough.
What if you had to build an I team? I think you're.
Dude,
I think K. If I did K for Calder, I for Ian. I think I is impossible. Iron Man. Iron Man.
The 5 greatest
Iron Man.
Heroclix. Iron Man.
Modern is going to start at 8 a.m. Yeah, and the registration ends at 8 a.m. 8:45. Seating starts at 9 a.m. Yeah, the event is starting quite early. However, we have dinner entertainment going into the evening hours. We'd like to be as concluded as possible at this point. All builds are verified by a judge. Verification of this event will be able to be completed at any point in time before this event, including the day prior. So you can get your build signed off by judges the day before. But if it's not signed off by one of the judges, then I will disqualify you. Not really, but please make this... Oh, this is so funny. Random tarot deck checks will occur throughout the event, and again on all decks that enter top cut to verify there's no marked card. Oh, that's got to be from last year because there's just no legal tarot cards except for literally Madame
Irene Adler.
Except for literally...
Indigo one.
Oh, you're looking up I was like, what are you talking about?
Iceman.
Goodness gracious. Ooh.
Iron Allfather. It's a lot of iron. Yeah, no, I'd be... Yeah, no, it would be horrible.
And then, yeah, there's Team Sealed. Registration 9 a.m. Ends at 9:45. Seating starts at 10. You get 3 players, 30 minutes to build a 300-point team. It says you get a brick of whatever the newest Heroclix set is, so should be Collector's Trove.
So Immortal Hulk. All right, for real, I'm done. We'll have more for that next week because that actually does sound like a lot of fun.
No, it actually really does.
Maybe if we have time this episode, maybe we'll do a little bonus when we're all wrapped up and we'll try to build a team.
Maybe.
We'll pick a letter.
We could see.
We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into the real meat of things, and that's Lantern Legacy, baby.
This high key rocks. Number
my
one,
goodness.
The boosters. We get to see this sick version of Hal Jordan. This like Alex Ross art.
Yeah.
Amazing booster art.
The font too, like the coloring for it is so
that logo.
good.
The logo is
We
sick.
see a ton of green bases, like, oh my gosh. And
you get a little bald Ganthet on a little green base.
I think this is going to be like Black Panther, where it's not just chases. It looks like it's 4 Green Lanterns or possibly like Green Lantern adjacent characters, because those look like common, uncommon, rare sculpts.
Yeah, they're pretty simple sculpts for a lot of these. I think it's for all Green Lanterns, and if you kind of remember...
With the Black Panther set, we had like the deity bases, but not everyone came with like the deity insert, so maybe some chases will have like an additional piece for it.
Well, at Worlds, they said there was going to be Hero Glow in this set.
They did. Oh my gosh.
So I assume it's going to be green glow in the dark, and just like Wheels of Vengeance, how there were commons and uncommons that had orange bases, I think that's the same thing here.
Detective Calder has cracked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did a stupid amount of looking back at like Gen Con and Worlds in preparation for like that Lantern Legacy video because I just wanted to gush about Lantern. I love, dude, the set.
Yeah, I'm already through the roof.
I literally can't wait. So Lantern Legacy booster bricks and a release day OP kit. So this list says July 2025. That rocks. That's pretty good. Nice little summer set. Green Lantern is one of the most dynamic legacy heroes of all time, having been a military test pilot, an architect, and even a comic artist. And don't forget, a football coach for Michigan State University, the best Green Lantern. All Green Lanterns are known for their indomitable will. Lantern Legacy packs more into every brick than normally possible. They got 12. That's right, 12 boosters. Count them, the normal going forward. Collect your favorite color ring and its corresponding constructs. Discover new ways to cover your team's weaknesses and bolster their strengths. Will you build a team of lantern-powered detectives like Joe Mullane and Batman? Will you flex on your opponents with Lobo and Superman? The choice is yours and yours alone. If you're lucky, you may even encounter heroes never seen in Heroclix before, like the planet-sized Green Lantern, Mogo. They really love mentioning our boy.
I mean, we're both scratching our heads at like, how is this even going to work out, dude?
I'm excited, though. I'm really excited to see it. The info on the Play at Home kit is going to be 1 Hal Jordan figure, a Kyle Rayner figure, a Sinestro Legacy card, and a double-sided map. Pretty cool. Kind of what we've seen going forward.
Too, yeah.
It could be any Sinestro.
What if they did like the OG Infinity Challenge? Hyper Time.
Big yellow. Yeah, that would rock.
That'd
right?
be hilarious.
That one or the remake of it.
He has like 5 powers, dude.
Gosh.
I mean, it'd be cool in theory.
Watch it be like War of Light, Indigo, Sinestro, or just like a random like,
I like that sculpt a lot.
It is a cool sculpt, that big like effect.
If I got to pick, I'd pick the Crisis Sinestro. He was a lot of fun back in the day. I don't know how people feel about him, but he was
Trinity
probably
War
my favorite
Sinestro.
one.
I love that one.
Also really solid.
Beefy. It was cool. Yeah.
Ooh, the White Lantern one too with the big sword.
That is a good one.
Oh man. The DC-75, just super rare, has a great sculpt too. Honestly, like for a long time, anytime Sinestro was made, he was expensive.
Yeah.
Like crazy expensive.
It's going to be the uncommon notorious Sinestro.
Don't do this to me, please. It'll still be modern.
He would still be modern.
Don't
Hasn't
do it.
Stopped him before.
Yeah, maybe
Hasn't stopped him.
the Elseworlds one, where he's like in a suit.
Joker. Yeah, Joker Sinestro. Is that one called just
Joker
Sinestro?
Nestro. Sinoker.
Sinoker. Yeah, Batman, I'm the Sinoker.
You're not actually scared. That's the joke. You're just lame.
The Heroclix retail chase booster for this set says it contains 3 figures, 2 objects, and a lantern ring.
In a reusable box.
That rocks. Honestly, the box is what I'm most excited for. I'm curious what the set logo is going to be for Lantern Legacy. We don't really see it anywhere. I'm really, like, it can't just be, it can't just be, like, a Green Lantern symbol or something, so I'm super curious what that's going to be. But of course, the chase booster coming with, again, 2 figures plus a chase, 2 objects, and that says including lantern constructs. So it could be more objects than just lantern constructs. Could be some, like how in Wonder Woman or just in Batman, how we not only got lantern constructs, we got like the Bat Belt, or we got like the Wonder Woman bracelets, things like that. So that's really cool. And then always guaranteed a lantern ring. This to me seems like the most stacked chase booster that we've ever gotten. And I am super duper excited to just to let it rip and get into these bad boys. Because, again, chase boosters, also I will say, really quickly, there are no bystanders listed on this chase booster. It is instead packed with objects and a lantern ring, which I'm pretty cool with. I think people might be a little bit like, you know what, I've had enough of the bystanders. I get it. The bystanders have been the most expensive thing in a lot of these chase boosters, and it is a little crazy. So I'm actually really okay that there are no bystanders in the set, even though I'm like, give me as many possible lantern characters. Are you kidding me? Like, Box. If Box got made, or like, there's like another version of Chip. I think his name's like something else, I don't remember, but it's like, give me more little squirrel lanterns. They can be bystanders, but you know what, I'm okay with like taking a chill pill on the bystanders in this one as far as everything is concerned. So Ian, taking a look at a couple of the sculpts here.
My wow, the JSA is back. We got just the classic Flash. I love this, the little effect behind him, the tin hat. Go crazy for it. I'll skip this one because you want to talk about it.
Absolutely. Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. Oh, beautiful. Baby, I've been waiting so long. I've missed you, Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. Great sculpt. He's hitting this big, greedy, I've got
like
all the money
10
in the
years,
world.
12 years,
It's gotta
Blackest
be
Night.
Over 12 years, right?
Blackest Night was the starter set. That's the only time they've done it, right?
Yeah.
And that was
was
a
that,
banger
2007?
sculpt, not a banger dial.
No. A really awful. Truly awful.
It was later than 2007, I think.
Yeah.
But
it's been forever. So I love that we get Orange Lantern Lex Luthor.
It's a
hope
beautiful
he falls,
suit.
because honestly, we kind of got edged a little bit, in Notorious. Where
he got the keyword.
He got the keyword.
And he was a really good comic.
Oh no,
too.
he was great comic. I love that figure. Don't get me wrong, but
definitely an edge
But
play.
it was like, man, he's got the keyword, but man, I want like
Paint him orange.
I want a real Orange Lantern Lex, and now we're getting Orange Lantern Lex, so I'm stupid excited.
Yeah, next to him too.
Yeah,
even as a certified Superman hater, this White Lantern Superman sculpt, the cape flowing, he's looking big. He's looking how Superman should. Props. If you're a Superman fan, I know this is getting you excited. But I do like Cyborg Superman. I've always had
who this guy is? That's just Cyborg Superman. I was trying to figure out.
He might be a Red Lantern too, because he's got like the red and black or something.
Is that not the Sinestro logo?
Maybe he is like a Sinestro core member.
I don't know anything about Cyborg Superman.
I don't know a ton about him either, but I've always
Yeah.
enjoyed his sculpt. I've played him in different iterations. Like there was one in Collateral Damage that was a lot of fun with the Nanobots feat cards for all you old heads.
Oh,
and
disgusting.
The other one, the rare one from the Superman set, I also played a ton of. And then next to him, of course, probably
That's your guy.
the coolest set, or coolest piece in this set, the Sinestro Batman returning. We have not seen this since Arkham Asylum, which was a chase I purchased about a year back. Happy to have that one in my collection. Yeah, cannot wait to post this guy right next to the Green Lantern Batman because, he's looking great, projecting a little bat. And then, we just get like a common Hal.
Yeah, kind of a common
Kyle.
Kyle. We get a Ganthet. Looks pretty simple.
Looks common, I should say.
Yeah, it looks common. We can't really tell.
He's standing there. It looks like the 01 figure in the set.
He's just chilling. I mean, 01 should be Hal Jordan.
He's on the box art. Pretty good guess.
I mean, Hal Jordan is Green Lantern, so.
And then,
It just kinda makes sense.
is that Ganthet?
I
Or is
assume
that
that's
just-
Ganthet. Dude, all the Guardians, but like, what is it? It's Ganthet and Krona are the only ones that ever do anything.
Krona's the
right?
one who goes Blue Lantern, yeah?
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
feel like, no, Ganthet goes blue.
Oh, Ganthet goes blue?
Yeah.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's just Ganthet. They're all just bald. Some of them are bald, blue people in their little robes.
Yeah.
The Guardians are like, honestly, the Green Lantern, of course, cool. The Guardians just kind of suck. I don't like the Guardians. They're just mean. They're just kind of bad
I don't
people.
know.
They
mean,
made like the Manhunters. Manhunters were kind of, militaristic.
I like the
and evil.
Manhunters.
They're militaristic and kind of straight up evil. The Manhunters
They
are,
look
though.
sick, though.
Yeah,
And
they
they're
look sick.
the Notorious ones were a lot of fun.
Yeah, but they are evil. Manhunters are not good programming. I guess I don't know. They're robots, but
dude, on the left hand side here, Kilowog.
beefy.
Yeah, this
Been waiting for
it's a
Kilowog.
beef
dude.
house,
Once
man.
again, 11 years for Kilowog. War of Light was 11 years ago, so coming back, looking strong.
I hope he's like crazy good. I just want to play Kilowog.
I want this I want to do like a Green Lantern just battery for people, just mobilizing forces, just being like get in their poozer, whatever it is. I just want
If he was
Kilowog
like a
to be,
captain, like what
super
captains were
leadership.
supposed to be.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that'd be sick. We see, and this is a version of Guy Gardner I've been waiting for, like literally probably once again since War of Light, 11 years. But it's the red and pink Guy Gardner, so red and Star Sapphire, when he has like both like full of rage and has to like wield the two extremes, like hate and love. That rocks.
Love to hate.
Right? Guy Gardner loves to hate.
This sculpt is insanely cool.
The sculpt is cool. I won't lie. I've thought about this
Cannot
figure.
believe that you are particular about
Well,
this.
but this is a figure I've been waiting for like 11 years to happen, and there's a cooler moment when he has like chains coming out of each like
I can't believe
glove,
this.
and he's using like the chains to rip open the Green Lantern battery to get Parallax out of there, right? You know,
How are you sculpting that? Do you just
with
want
big
him?
chains.
You just want him standing with
I
chains?
kind of want like an open chest with both arms to the side, kind of cocked slightly.
and that's cooler than like the
I
explosion
think
effect?
so. Well, the ground pound is cool. It's neat. It's like two kind of fists coming together, but he's all hunched over. I don't like hunched over sculpts.
Dude, I
like
love this.
Captain America and A60. Everybody says, "Wow, Captain America A60, great sculpt." He's too hunched over. His shoulders are in. He doesn't look proud. He needs to have his chest puffed up and out. That's a good.
I mean, I don't love the A60 sculpt.
Oh, okay, so it's the same thing.
It's
for
all
me.
right.
It's just very hunched over. Like Guy Gardner, he's hunched over in this
Dude,
sculpt.
he's pounding.
I know he's pounding, but I wish he was ripping. If I'm being honest, I'm just saying. If I'm being honest, I wish
Two
he was
wolves.
ripping. There's two wolves inside you. One's pounding, and one's ripping.
And this guy, Gardner, potentially has both.
Potentially has both, but I'm still excited. Like, yeah, the dual wielding lanterns. We saw like the Hal Jordan that was blue and green. We're seeing this Guy Gardner that's red and pink. And once again, yeah, I'm being particular. The sculpt is amazing. The big effects are sick. They are really cool. Like, I love seeing like the red energy, the pink energy colliding. That rocks. And so I'm really hoping that he has, I don't know, insane
Quake.
abilities. Yeah, he better have Quake.
Hope he has Quake.
Gross, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
there's
just a
the-
Quake piece.
Common Hal next to him again.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's just Hal standing there. Love to see
We
it.
get another.
I believe that's the Ultraviolet.
I was about to say,
Sinestro.
is it not indigo? That's ultraviolet. Is that what we're going with? Ultraviolet is also kind of purpley. So
It's really dark though. The Indigo, isn't he previously like?
enhance.
What's it show on his
I think,
chest?
No, I think you're right because his left arm is like clear plasticky see through,
Oh yeah,
and
nice
ultraviolet
eye.
is like the invisible core.
I thought Indigo was like lighter, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, indigo is.
But he
lighter,
has been Indigo as well. He was
and he
Indigo
would-
in War of Light.
And he would have a stick if he was indigo.
oh yeah,
They all
true.
have a stick.
So
they
yeah,
have
it's
staff.
100%
So
ultraviolet.
yeah, it is ultraviolet. That is really cool.
We get another John Mulaney,
Joe
Joe Mullane.
Wow, it's me. I'm a lantern. And so there I was at
With
the
my
hospital
ring.
with my ring, and he says, "Hey,
Do you want to be a lantern? Sector 2814?
you've got great John Mulaney of Sector 2814. You've got great willpower."
Him and Chip would be.
And I'm like,
Solid
"No
dude.
way, man!
I really don't.
I'm actually a horrible person." And I can't control my impulses whatsoever.
John Mulaney would be like orange or red lantern for
I
sure.
think orange.
Orange.
I think he's more. Yeah, I think he's
he
more
could
orange.
take out Larfleeze. So that's a contentious battle. But
That's a tall order. Could you, oh man, John Mulaney, can you take out Larfleeze? Let us know in the comment section below, listener.
Oh, man. He's doing his little forgiveness tour, but next to that, Spectre making a return. Dude, it's been a minute since we've had Spectre, too.
I wish he was taller.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the giant Spectre.
I like the big Spectre. But it's cool getting a Black Lantern. Do you think this would be a classic?
Joker's Wild was the last time we had him?
Yeah, normal Spectre and Joker. Is that really the last time we had him?
I think so.
Jeez.
It's
That's like 8-ish years ago then?
The JSA,
2017?
like the JSA we see, the Flash showing up with Spectre, Black Lantern
I would
being
assume that
here.
means we get a normal Spectre as well.
I would hope
if
so.
If we get a JSA Flash, I assume we get a JSA Spectre.
If there's a Black Lantern variant, I'm going to take a pretty good bet on there being a classic
Give me
Spectre.
a little AB. Give me a little Prime.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Give me a little something or other.
If they did a Prime Black... I mean, it could be... Well, don't do another Prime Black Lantern.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Swamp
Thing.
Thing.
That. Yeah, Swamp Thing.
So maybe
we
Prime
to
regular.
Play them together. Prime regular? I'm okay when they do, like, the Prime is the regular version of the character. Like, when they did that in Avengers 60th, I thought that was really sick.
It was cool.
So it'd be cool to give, like, regular Spectre some really nutty effects worthy of being a Prime, because he's a character that can have some crazy powers.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, pretty, like, basic sculpt. I could see him being, like, a rare. If I were to guess off the bat.
It's pretty simple, yeah.
The cape flowing, you know?
Yeah.
And then
I would say this Sinestro and Joe Mulaney are probably super rares.
Yeah, I could see that. With the flight effect and the translucence.
Guy could be a Chase. Guy could be
There's no
super
way he's
rare.
not a Chase, right?
There's some good super rare sculpts. I would say at least super rare or Chase.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm leaning Chase.
Kilowatt could be, like, uncommon, maybe a rare.
Yeah,
he could maybe even be a common.
Yeah, he could, I guess. I mean, there's like some Hulk commons. He could be. He's like a simple enough sculpt. He could be a common or something.
There's one more man in this photo.
There is one more man.
And oh boy, it is always so cool to see this return. I hope this means we get more Kingdom Come stuff.
Finally standing up, no longer sitting down.
I dig the chair.
Don't
get me wrong.
I know you do. I know you do.
Well, the Legacy version's flying. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's right. He is.
And, yeah, he's got his sword out, too, which I believe that... Well, like, he has it in the original sculpt, but this one has, like, some power to it.
Yeah. Well, this is very stoic. I love the way the armor looks in this one. But, yeah, KC Green Lantern is looking amazing. Alan Scott doesn't look a day over 75 or however old he apparently is. I don't know.
75,000.
He's looking good, man. The cape has a little bit of flow to it. Mm-hmm. But again, very stoic, very nice. The armor just looks clean. And if it's half as shiny
to it,
if it's half as shiny as this render, oh my god!
I'm really excited for this. I know a lot of other people are too. I hope that means more KC in the future, regardless of what I think of the story. Because I do agree with you, it's pretty mid. The art is fantastic. The alternate character, I mean, they all look
they look cool. No, they look amazing.
Before I had even read Kingdom Come, going into the shop, there was, those, you've seen those, like, they come in the black boxes, those action figures.
Oh,
the Kingdom Come ones.
Yeah, the Kingdom Come ones.
Seeing those as a kid, I remember seeing that flash and being like, one day, I'll buy that.
Yeah, the all red, constant moving flash.
It's on my short list of stuff to own. Maybe I'll buy it right now.
Just buying it right now.
Anyway, Lantern Legacy, we've seen, 10 sculpts?
Yeah, and I'm already set of the year.
Yeah, set of the year.
Easy
lock,
dub.
Lock in. You heard it here.
Probably
not
auto
first.
Lock in set of the year.
Yeah, there's no way, man.
It's probably not even the first time we've said it.
Probably not.
There's no way. Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
No, we've got a ways before this happens, though. We've got Collector's Trove to go.
Dude.
We've got Spider-Verse to go.
True.
Which I am really excited for. We have Smash and Destroy. Which, as of right now, is kind of a question mark.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about the set. Big beefy dudes and terrain.
Like Hulk, a lot of Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk.
Probably Juggernaut. He's breaking the wall.
Yeah.
So, but that's never been like my style of character, both gameplay and like the characters I like.
You're just not a Matt Reed kind of character guy.
Composite Matt Reed. Yeah, so I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised by that, but that one, we'll see where it's at. And then Lantern Legacy, like, you're the precursor to like Michael Jordan. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
It's not going to go well.
It'll be tough.
That's a tough matchup, dude. You're a rookie in the league playing against prime MJ, as far as I'm concerned. You're not scoring. And he's dropping like 800 points on you.
Just like that.
That's what Lantern Legacy is going to do. And that could have been any set. Any set that released, if you were the precursor to Lantern Legacy, aside from maybe Masters of Time, I would say good luck to you.
I couldn't even imagine a world where we got like Masters of Time and then Lantern Legacy. 2 insane bangers back to back.
Yeah. And this is a banger set. It's already confirmed. It's a confirmed banger. We haven't even seen Mogo yet. We just know about.
We don't know what any of these figures do, and I already know they're amazing. I've not seen a single dial, and I've already got.
We're getting rings again.
Pre-order.
That rocks.
That's all that matters, dude.
But
remember, hold on to your rings,
dude. The chase theme too. What's?
I was about to say. I was like, do you know something? I don't know, because what do you mean? What chase theme? Yeah,
we don't know. We have nothing.
Yeah, we have zero clue.
And they could go crazy with that if it is what we think it is. With the dual lanterns,
that's what I'm leaning toward. It's
split
dual lantern chase theme
would be really, really cool.
Yeah.
If they could go into Black Lanterns again, not opposed to that either.
Once again,
doing one lantern core. Yeah. And
I'm stoked. It's just
it's insane.
There's so much you can do with it, and even for the past probably 5 years, I've just been man, I want a Green Lantern set. I've wanted a Green Lantern set. I've just wanted a Green Lantern set for so long.
Also, more constructs, so more value in the boosters.
What construct do you want to see? What's a construct that you'd be
We've been asked this a couple times. I never have anything good.
So many times. I think a shovel. I think you can do a lot with a shovel. You know what I mean?
Get a lot done with that.
I think
I don't disagree.
I would love they would never do this, but they made a chainsaw. I would love a shotgun construct. That will literally never get made.
That would actually be really cool.
Just energy explosion, just as an insane energy explosion piece. They could do a bow and arrow, a little RCE, a little precision strike, right? You do something.
If they revisited a boxing glove, I always thought that one was cool looking.
Boxing glove is cool. Yeah, some of the older ones would be really nice to come back. Redoing the decoy, and then it's this. It just has a trait that says it has the same powers and stats as the person that made it. How cool would that be? That would actually rock.
Sounds broken.
Yeah, it would be kind of broken.
But it does. It's cool.
That'd be sick.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know.
Same thing. A big shield.
Drawing blanks.
That'd be kind of fun. Do an artillery, a cannon. That might be cartoonish enough. A bazooka.
Okay.
Could be a cartoonish enough thing. That would be kind of fun. Some stuff like that. But yeah, I'm excited. Whatever constructs we get, I'm hoping they're all brand new. I can't wait. I'm super stoked. Now, to wrap up the episode, because we talked about quite a bit, and we also asked for a ton of listener questions. So, super quick Discord plug. If you love the things we do, if you like the podcast, if you like the YouTube videos, if you like, our Facebook page for some reason, when we just share stuff and maybe make a meme every 18 months pretty much, then feel free to support us financially at patreon.com/dialhpodcast. Or if you don't want to support us financially, please, again, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you like and comment on a bunch of the videos. And, leave us a cool Spotify review, whatever review, iTunes review. 5 stars. It seriously helps the show out a lot. So that way more people can see it recommended to them. Because if you enjoy the show, don't you want to increase the listener base and have more cool listeners like yourselves? Anyways, these are all from our Patreon on Discord. Luke asks, how would you feel about a legacy card set entirely for generics? And what would be your top must-include generic figure? First off, no, I do not want that.
No.
But what is a generic figure that I would really
they
like
already
a legacy
did it.
of?
Sentinel.
Ooh.
Sentinel is
That's
XDPS
good.
Sentinel was, I think that's my all-time favorite generic. But if I had to go number 2, probably the Doombot.
Doombot is such a good
F4.
pick. Oh my gosh. Dang. I think one of my favorite generics ever made was just the Hydra agent from Nick Fury Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was sidestep enhancement, simple stuff like that is kind of what you want from a generic. So
I'd rather they just make a new generic, I think.
Yeah.
I don't want to get 50.
Unless
the legacy card said you can play as many as you want with this one legacy card.
I want generic Zombie Scroll, the only chase generic ever to be made. I would like that now to be a legacy
Is that
card.
true?
I believe so. Are there any other chase generics?
I know of LE generics, the burglar from Weber. Parademon, yes. Oh, yeah, you might be right on that.
Listener, fact check me. If I'm
you.
wrong, please comment on this YouTube video or send me an email at dialhforheroclix@gmail.com.
Tell him he's wrong.
I might be wrong, but give me proof. Don't just be like, hey, you're wrong. I get that enough in my day-to-day life. You just send me actual proof. Supercab007 asks, what Marvel Rivals abilities would you like to see in Clix form? Penny Parker's Mines as a terrain damage effect, for example.
Venomolt would be pretty cool.
Ooh, just that as a sculpt. His weird ground-eating face would be pretty dang fun.
That would be as a 2x2.
Sick.
That'd be wild.
So gross looking.
Loki's alt would also be cool. Being able to become figures.
Ooh.
I don't know how that would work.
That would be neat.
But stealing stats and powers, maybe like a decoy in a way. Or just him making
like
clones
that.
of himself, like power action, make it 6 squares away.
Oh, sure.
I think
Something like
Loki's entire kit would be really cool to
Pretty
see
fun.
translated. Nothing Spider-Man related. That character can rot.
that. Yeah, I hate Spider-Man.
I mean, just make Punisher again. That'd be... Just make Punisher.
Massive sculpt of just big old guns.
That would-
Dude's got a cannon, you know? And
Oh.
rock. Yeah, I think a Captain America with a special, let's say, I don't know, damage ability that's like Avengers Assemble. Maybe gives out +1 defense to other Avengers. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. That's funny. That's funny. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think really quick. If they ever did a Mr. Fantastic on the level he is in Marvel Rivals, oh, boy. He could be dirty.
Brainiac Bounce, you kidding me? That would rock.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny. I hate that he's fun to play.
Yeah, I hate that I'm liking the
You know,
Fantastic Four now.
I keep making sure I let everybody know on the server. Reed Richards is one of the worst comic characters literally ever. This guy is truly awful. Reed
I don't
Richards
like
is
him.
awful. He's a bad person. He's a bad human being. Reed Richards is a bad dude.
Doesn't make him a bad character, but I don't know.
But he's also, I don't know.
I just find him boring.
Honestly, straight up, I don't think the Fantastic Four is written all that well. They're not really interesting characters.
The Thing, I'll throw a bone to.
The Thing
He's
has
got
some
a good
cool
story.
moments. You know, he's kind of this tortured guy trapped in this whatever. Like, he is cool. Johnny Storm is like, I'm hot-headed and I shoot fire. Kind of a
just,
jerk.
yeah,
And I'm like,
jerk.
okay. Sue is like, I'm super powerful and I'm just, I guess that's it. And I don't really have, she doesn't really do
I've got
much.
some weird ties with Doom with
Got
my
some weird
daughter.
times in the room, and maybe I don't know, maybe I'll sleep with Namor later. Ooh, I'll never tell. It's like, what is happening here?
I don't
You
know.
I
Yeah,
don't
Fantastic
know. They're
Four.
just not. They just don't do it for me. They've never done it
Costumes,
for me.
man, they're boring.
Costumes
Gotta have
are
a cool
boring.
costume. That's the first box I'm checking. If you don't
You
have
know,
a good
If
costume,
Thing is in the Speedo, it's an instant negative 1 million aura points. If he's wearing trunks, it's way better. Still not a great costume, but you know, Hulk just wears pants or trunks.
That's true. That's true.
You know, so like, yeah, the Thing is cool. I like the Thing.
He gets a pass. The rest of them,
The rest
not
of
so
them are
much.
just such characters.
Yeah, I don't.
And Roots always,
don't dig
if
it.
I elongate my brain, oh, I'm so smart. I'm Reed Richards, and it's like, dude, whatever. You're boring, dog. You're just, you're boring.
I'm so smart.
Anyways,
the character.
that's a Marvel Rivals related thing. Warburg Jedi asks, is Master of Time Blue Beetle Prime overpowered? Should he be on the ban or watch list with horse bikes, pilots? Oh, no. Okay, sorry. That's more questions. I don't think he's overpowered at all. I think he's like, I don't actually even think he's seen that much play.
I think
Has
he's solid. No,
Yeah.
I mean, like, he's probably not like a top 3 prime right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I could be proven wrong on that. Like, happy to be. But no, I don't find him particularly broken. He has a really strong effect. But he's also like pretty easy to just KO. He's also 75 points,
Yeah,
which is
he's
a
a
lot in
lot.
today's game. I don't know. I think he's a good figure. I think you can definitely play him. He's definitely one that you have to like spec specifically around. But I would not say that he needs to be banned or put on a watch list. Like,
I would pretty much agree. I think
a single
when people-
target 4 damage attack
when
or potentially
people-
deletes. Like,
when people first see that ability and they read it, everybody got really overhyped. Like, oh, how can you print this? What is this? How this is so broken? This is like X, Y, and Z. You're just taking a figure out of the game, and then it sees no play. And
Yeah.
we see this a million times.
it's seen
in
like
Heroclix.
it's seen a little bit of play.
It sees a little bit. Okay, it sees a little bit of play, but definitely not to the extent that people have overblown.
It's not
it
Spider-Man
to.
Prime, yeah.
No, not at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Warburg Jedi also asks, with horses, bikes, and pilots making a return to Wheels of Vengeance, should we see more vehicles since then? We've seen Comet.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the only vehicle, and then Hawkeye is a vehicle as well.
The Sky Cycle?
Sky
Yeah.
Cycle, Hawkeye is a vehicle. I'm pro more vehicles, more like vehicle / people riding something that is a vehicle that can be piloted, like that stuff.
Yeah, I
I'm
dig
pro.
it.
I'm pro all of that. Honestly, if we got like a generic horse that was like the motorcycle that you could just like, this is the character on a horse, I would play that
And if he had no name?
all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm throwing out suggestions.
No, I like it. Yep.
Or maybe if his name was Friday.
Huh?
You never heard that? Like
A horse named Friday?
Yeah, the riddle where it's like the guy came in on
Oh, I see. Okay,
Monday,
okay. I was like,
left
no.
on Tuesday or whatever. He left
Yeah,
on Friday, but he was
left on
only there
Friday.
for 2 days or something. It's like,
Gotcha.
how's that
The
possible?
horse's name Friday.
The
I
horse's
think-
name was Friday.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah, No Name or Friday.
I got the walking on the desert on a horse with no name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt good.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
We're out of the rain.
Lucas asks, "What's your most hype event for the year? And will you be playing in a Champion Clix Open Icy Regional this Sunday?" Well, the most hype event for the year, like it is every year, is Worlds.
Yeah, Worlds is our favorite.
We stay hyped. We stay standing for Worlds. Worlds is just the best event of the year. It just stays. It rocks. Worlds rocks.
Yeah, I love Worlds.
Super Bowl Heroclix.
Everyone's there.
Yeah.
Hotel is awesome.
It's such a good vibe.
Yeah, I mean, just the time outside of it. I know it's a little more minimal because the events run longer, but it's always good. It's always such a fun time.
Yeah.
And we will not be playing.
No, it's our event. We're running it. Why would we be
hosting,
playing?
baby?
We'll be hosting. We're having a good time. It'll be a blast. Hope to see you there, Lucas. Miles Kane asks, with Guy Gardner already confirmed, are you ready for Norts to be modern again?
Man, I hope so.
I would love it, dude.
I hope so.
A guy in his Nort. I love that.
I hope we see him. I hope we get another Chip.
I love another Chip.
Yeah.
Chip's the GOAT, man. He held it down. He held down the Green Lantern Corps all by his squirrely, lonesome self. It was so awesome. He just rocked.
Yeah, man. Nort,
I hope to see Nort.
Hope he's in the set.
I honestly, when he said, are you ready for him to be modern again? I was like, when has he ever been made? But yeah, the old ancient Green Lantern box set and everything.
No, Wonder Woman 80, dude.
No, Nort.
Oh, Nort. Oh,
not
gosh.
Not shit.
I was like, what are you talking about, dude?
Don't tell me about Wonder Woman 80
He had that
Chip.
Chip also had that really long, flight stand.
Yeah.
Just a really long, black piece of plastic.
Stick. Yeah, it looked really weird.
What the heck is this?
Trusty Vault Boy asks, what lantern is your favorite? It's Guy Gardner. The GOAT. Triple G.
Classic, man.
Classic.
Like Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan. Doesn't get much better than the original.
Outside of, Green Lanterns.
Okay, outside
Larfleeze.
of, human lanterns.
Larfleeze rocks. He is so cool.
It's like Atrocitus. I love the Red Lantern Corps. They're just cool. They got great designs. Like Rage, easy something. Oh, that's an easy emotion to get behind. I've had to drive in Omaha before. I know a little thing about Rage, Yeah. Westpool asks, if you could only eat one food for a year, what would it be? I think pizza's the move here. Because
I think I actually found this question out this year,
oh, really?
Accidentally.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, through work, get plenty of free eats. And one of the easiest things to order was always wings. They don't have pizza as an option.
Sure.
So, yeah, I mean...
You think you'd eat wings for an entire year?
Dude, I basically did.
Oh, okay.
Not really, but kind of. And yeah, you switch up the sauce. You ask them to
that's fair.
Cook it a little differently, fry it a little more.
You can get that counts boneless and bone-in wings.
Which we did.
Of course.
And, I was doing the math on it. I was like, at the rate I was eating wings at work... Especially when I first got there, because they're delicious.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I must have had 1,000 wings this year.
Dang.
Or in 2024. Maybe, plus or minus, probably 200.
Okay.
But
so
it's eating 15.
800
eating
wings.
15 to 20 at a time. And then you extrapolate that over the course of 12 months. And, there were breaks where I wasn't eating wings. But wings, I think, would be my go-to. I think I could do it. I've already kind of done it. There were periods where, 3-4 days in a row, I'd be like, I'm just going to go
just keep slamming wings.
Walk over to the kitchen, get some wings, yeah.
Just keep getting them. No, I think the reason I say pizza is because, number one, I've ate so much Casey's breakfast pizza in the last 2 years.
When we first moved here, yeah.
Dude,
my
constantly.
gosh. It's right by our house.
So easy. But, okay, so there's breakfast pizza in the morning. Or another goated classic, you can have a cold pepperoni pizza or whatever in the morning. Also a good form of food, just for morning food. And then
it's got your carbs.
There's
it's
just
got
a
your
mix.
protein.
Yeah, it's got
fats,
carbs, protein. You get a little meat lovers pizza. Okay, I get bored. Pizza also has a lot of options.
I mean, it's kind of broken in this scenario because you could just put wings on the pizza.
You can put anything,
and then
on
you
pizza.
could eat the wings.
If you go to Cops Pizza or any weird pizza topping stuff, it has to be a pizza you have to order or something. There are so many different styles of pizza. I don't think I would get bored of eating pizza for an entire year.
Yeah. I mean, that is I think objectively the correct answer.
There's just so much diversity with pizza, and that fact that it has a breakfast option, right? And you'd be like, yeah.
At what point you would maybe, if this were to be a sanctioned event,
stuffed crust, non-stuffed
you'd maybe
crust.
have to,
rein it in.
Kind of
what do you think?
define the parameters.
Oh,
of pizza.
sure.
So you could do a taco pizza too, and that's just
also true. Yeah, oh, look at that. Yeah,
right now the way we're talking,
there's also
the
dessert
only
pizza.
parameter we have is it's what
that
circular,
style,
and it's like on
basically
dough.
it's on a dough and it's circular, right? Yeah, it's the only.
Well, there's also Detroit style pizza, so
clarification.
now we've broken the
so now
circular
it can't
rule.
be circular. Yeah, you're right.
You could,
it's just on.
If you wanted to lose the
dough
channel,
with
you could.
toppings.
Or if you wanted to lose this challenge, you could just eat Chicago style pizza.
I knew. So I was curious. Like, will either of us actually mention Chicago style pizza?
Still bad.
It's still awful. Nope, it's still really bad. And also, we always say like, if you want to prove me wrong, please message us. And no one ever has the cojones to message us, dude. And it's just like, okay, you're admitting it is bad.
Yeah,
it is.
Your
Chicago
silence
style
is
pizza
admission.
is bad.
That's how the law works.
Wes also asked if we had actual superheroes or mass vigilantes in real life, how do you think they'd be received? Poorly.
We already kind of have.
Yeah, was it Phoenix guy?
I think mental illness
basically
is
plays a
like there's
pretty
that guy in
major
New
role.
York. I remember like years
Wasn't
ago.
there a dude out of like Washington? His name was like Phoenix something, like the Dark Phoenix, like, not Dark Phoenix, but it was something like that.
If that guy came to save me, if I'm getting like mugged, it's like I'll just give him my wallet, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna make things worse.
Yeah,
What do you have, like bear mace or something?
I think some of that. I think the main problem. Okay, so now let's say, for example, what if they actually had superpowers?
Well, I don't think that's this question. I mean, yeah, if superheroes existed, that's awesome.
Yeah, The Rock.
Well, could be awesome
Could
if
be
it's
awesome.
in the wrong people.
Superheroes, supervillains, come whatever,
No, I don't. I mean, there's like in Sioux Falls, my hometown. There's the Sioux Falls Batman.
But he like donates to charity and like.
I'm not saying he's a bad person.
Oh no! What I'm saying is like he doesn't like he's not going around downtown at like
he's not
midnight.
actually trying to be a
and he's like,
superhero.
where are they?
Yeah.
Go ahead, make my day, punk. He like goes like children's hospitals, this charity work. He's just a good dude.
All I was gonna say, I'm not going that route. All I'm
Okay.
gonna say is like when that guy's like driving around his Batmobile downtown and people are like out and about, everyone's just like, what is that?
Fair
So
enough.
if that's somebody like just dressing up as a superhero, if there's somebody actually trying to be a superhero,
Sure.
yeah, it's judgment.
I love Sioux Falls.
I
Batman.
mean, as a superhero lover, I'm questioning like, what are you doing? Because that's insane. What, are you going to go talk to Commissioner Gordon later? This isn't real.
I wish I knew who like the Sioux Falls commissioner was or something. like commissioners, Steve Robinson or like whatever.
Paul Tenhagen.
No.
I don't know
Oh
you
gosh.
asked. I didn't ask you to do anything. I know. But it's the cross I bear. All right.
And
Please
then he
leave my
zips away in
office.
his slingshot.
Remember, you
Batmobile.
have a restraining order. We can still be friends, but restraining order. Yeah, of course. I'll get out of here.
Oh my gosh. Edison asks, any legacy car predictions for Lantern Legacy?
We've done this already.
We have, yeah. We
And
did
honestly,
earlier.
wow, you could just list off so much stuff. Oh my gosh. Anything in War of Light. I think one that, what was it? There was one.
Man, what would be my number one? That's tough.
My number one would be, and it would make no sense to do, so it probably won't happen, but the LE Parallax from, like, it was a convention exclusive around Collateral Damage. I love that one.
That is sick.
That figure was, oh my gosh, as a kid, again, finding out it was a con exclusive, like, made me cry. I was like, I'll never own this.
Yeah.
But I really do love that figure. Anything from the box set would be pretty cool, too. Just because those are kind of like, it's the first time I saw
Yeah.
Tomare, Chip, Nort, Ganthet. What was her name? I can't remember. But a decent amount of people. So I think, going back to when getting those lanterns was exciting. Like,
Yeah.
it's like this has never been. Not saying it's not
was
exciting
sick.
now, but
No, but like, do you recapture that same feel of like, wow, I really like this figure. This character's so
ooh,
cool.
the see-through Cosmic Injustice Green Lantern, where he's just all green.
yeah, he's all like, yeah,
That would be
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
His dial is so bad, though. I don't know what you do. But that'd be sweet.
No. Poor
Man.
guy.
Colossal Spectre,
Yeah.
the 3x6
Oh
would
gosh,
make me
no,
lose my
That would
mind.
be insane.
I know.
Making a
I'm
legacy
throwing
card
out.
for that. Holy
We've talked
smokes.
about the ones you could actually do. So now
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
throwing
yeah.
some.
just insane
I'm
ones.
shooting some cans.
Yeah, we're gonna do Necron, Colossal Necron. Please
Bro,
make
that
a
would be
legacy
so
card of that
tight,
one. That'd be
too.
nuts, dude.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Anyway, Edison, like, literally throw a dart at
Yeah.
the wall with all the lantern names hung up, and that's a possibility. And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah. Westpool also asks, an iconic set based off Bloodman and Chronic. What would their traits be? I don't know. Who is that?
Oh, this is, you don't know? Like Jay and Silent Bob?
No, I know who they are. Jay and
Oh.
Silent Bob. I've just never seen this movie. I don't know.
Oh,
who
really?
Bloodman
Jay and
Chronic
Silent Bob Strikes Back?
are. No.
So they like dress
I've
up.
seen
They
Clerks.
fight Mark Hamill at the end of it.
Yeah, he's like he's got a big hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what this is.
I've seen Clerks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
they're
Blunt
not
Man and
really
Chronic
Blunt
are
Man and Chronic for that long.
that
movie.
long. It's like the super powered big ending thing or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like they're on like a movie set. I believe it's been a minute since I've seen it as well. But
based off their names, I don't think I would like these characters that much. They don't seem like good guys. Maybe they are. These kind of just jokes, right?
it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, kind of just silly.
Probably something that's very like meta in the sense of like outside of the game. I think would be
Right.
pretty fun. But yeah,
So, like,
I don't have anything
sideline
specific.
kind of type stuff. You think?
Well, just something that's like goofy
Sure.
in the same way like Slap Batman has like powers
I
that
gotcha.
are strange.
Wes says, "I'm teaching a new player who is colorblind. What advice do you have?" That's a little tough. I know there are a few.
Yeah.
I mean, there's previous world champion Tyler Spees is colorblind as well. There's ways around it. I believe on the card, the order of the powers are how they appear on dial, I want to say. So I'm pretty sure if you like look and you can see, even if you're colorblind, you can see changes in like total light and dark, right? So you can kind of be like, okay, this character has went from charge to say like mind control or something weird like that. Or just play.
Yeah, play Super
Wow.
Rare Domino.
I just grabbed the worst card instantly. Yeah, play Super Rare Domino. That's super easy to know what she's doing. But yeah, use the card in the back and like see how like the standard powers are listed, and then you should be able to know. Also, I don't know. Make sure you properly tell your opponent, "Hey, I'm colorblind, and if I ask you what power do I have, be honest." Be like the Clix community is one of the best communities literally ever.
I think you would just have to spend more time familiarizing the figures. And probably just stick with solid dials to begin with, and then work your way towards those more complicated dials. If they're a newer player, they don't need to be playing the complex stuff.
Yeah.
Give them Colossus Prime,
Honestly,
who just has the same powers.
I realize
on dial.
I'm looking at like some of the worst cards to find like a unique example. All these characters have.
I mean,
like, the same
Beetlejuice has a
powers.
crazy
crazy
number
dial, right?
of,
yeah. Just
powers
random
on it.
powers all
But
over
it
the
is
place.
crazy that Calder had like 5 or 6 cards sitting on his desk.
These are all
and all of them are characters where they have like 3 powers down the entire dial.
yeah.
Colossus
The
Prime,
odds of
Super Rare
that.
Domino, Wolvie,
Wolvie and
Timebreaker.
Timebreaker and Hydra,
Hydra
Agent. This is the Deadpool Weapon X stuff. I'm like, okay,
Let me just jog my brain here. This is not helping.
not helping at all. But these would be great for a player that is colorblind because they're very simple and you can see what all the.
I mean,
powers are.
honestly, just focus more on them being a new player rather than colorblind,
Yeah.
and think like
honestly, yeah.
the less power shifting you have, probably the more advantageous it is for that person. So I would just stick with like solid blocks.
Yeah. Izzone Bill asks, our data boy with some data. Look at this data man go. Been deep diving data. Of course you have, Data Bill. In the competitive scene this year, I'm not done, but how does the data so far make you feel? Are we in a good spot or a bad one? Player that goes first, 300 modern, 61.3% of a win rate. That is out of 391 games. 400 silver has a 57% win rate for going first out of 1,730 games. Oh my gosh. I guess sure, silver states. He counts the year after stopping after Worlds. So that's a year. A theme team plays an unthemed team. 300 modern, 58.1% win percentage. That's out of 98 games where a theme team plays an unthemed
So I think
team.
981. Or no, not
No,
98. Games, sorry.
So it's 98 games where a theme team plays an unthemed team, right? So
Yeah.
I guess that specific matchup. 400 silver has a 59.2% win rate out of 409 games where a theme team plays a non-themed team.
I don't think this data is particularly surprising, especially when
No.
you factor in like the theme team played an unthemed. Like going first is what people tend to build for, and so I don't think a lot of people go outside of that box and build around like going second. It's a harder task to do. I think when you get to a certain level, we do see a lot of like team copy pasting. So
Yeah.
while the advantage is strong, I think there's a lot of factors here that you have to kind of consider. And when a majority of like the upper echelon of players are building probably nasty, like what is my team doing when it goes first? And then they're also better pilots of that team. So it's like, how do I defend when I go second? If you don't have an understanding of that stuff and you're just like copy pasting teams, which, large part of competitive is that.
Yeah.
When you start getting to like top 16, top 8. Not right now though, because we don't have like anything to go off of, which is awesome.
Very little.
So
rules.
I think, I don't know. I'm not surprised by this data. about a 10% swing for going first. That sounds about right. I think that's around what people were theorizing. Well, people were saying 75% going into Gen Con, which was pretty funny. That's absurd. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't make me feel any particular way. I'm not going to say it's like, oh, that's what I expected, but I'm not surprised by it. So I'm excited to see where that continues to trend.
Will Holland asks, how does one get selected to do pack openings for WizKids? Well, first and foremost, make a lot of content. We have been making content. I mean, I've been doing the podcast since 2017, and then we finally got to, again, we reached out to WizKids first, so we had been already making content for years, not getting free pack openings, not doing anything, just making it for the love of the game. I'm still making it for the love of the game. We've been doing that for a super long time, and finally in 2021, we asked very nicely, and we started doing pack unboxings. So pretty simple. Ask, have an established level of content that you make. Probably if you want to do pack openings and unboxings, you probably need a YouTube channel of some form in order to be like, I videotape myself opening things. So this would be, and then just have a good level of quality. You kind of know the people and the major players that make things like that. Alpha Strike, Heroclix USA, us, etc. You kind of see the quality of those unboxings. If yours is I don't know, good, on par with those, and etc., and you're making good content, and again, making it without just being if you send me something, then I'll do a video. I see a lot of that online. If you're just already doing a lot of work, then it's well, here's your reward, maybe. And then, reach out, make good, consistent content.
There's a level of that.
There's a bunch of stuff.
But it was never about getting free product. No. That was never the motivator. It was always just, I just want to make videos about Heroclix. And
well, for me, it was always, I just want to make videos about Heroclix, but the kind of videos that I want to see. That's the biggest thing, is people sometimes ask, oh, you should make a video like this or a video like this. I'm that's not really a video I want to make or would want to see. I want to make videos for me. If I was just a guy that didn't make content.
Remember the dark ages when there really wasn't much on YouTube, and I'd rewatch the same matches online in 2008, 2009, and just being oh, man.
All I need is a 7. He rolls a 6 in this one. Oh, man. Just knowing it
watching,
in my heart.
Yeah. Watching Kenny Pena misposition his Beta Ray Bill against George Masu, and then his leech gets wiped, and he's I was one square too far, and it's you were?
You were?
Yeah. I remember meeting Kenny Pena at Origins, playing him in a BR and beating him. But also just being yeah, man, I watched your match I don't know how many times, and he's just really? I'm yeah dude. I guess I thought that was more normal. It's because the competitive scene for me was the competitive players around me. So going to a convention and meeting these people, it was a little wild. Meeting Glass Cabinet Hobbies was crazy.
That rocks.
Just being dude, you had you had my attention.
He had Heroclix
for years.
Heroclix on Stranglehold, dude. He was the only dude. He was the only guy making Heroclix content
consistently
for years
with quality. Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it was crazy to meet him, and he's I have a family and stuff now.
Respect the OGs, man.
Oh, for sure.
Warburg Jedi asks, sure, it'll be a colossal symbol, but how big do you think Mogo will be? Well, now that we know he's in the booster, and we know that the boosters are standard size boosters, not 2x2 boosters or big sets or anything, I hope he's just a big old sphere, as big as possible in that booster.
Maybe looking like Zilius Zox, but bigger.
Massive.
Yeah.
Just massive. Yeah, I want it to be the heaviest Heroclix figure. I want it to be even bigger than a golf ball. I want to be huge,
bulging out MODOK level.
Yeah, MODOK level. Mogo's in this pack. That's what I want to be. I want to be as big as possible, pushing the constraints, the width, the area of the booster.
The technology
busting.
Is there.
Yeah, let's do it, please. Tyler M asks, if we get Black and White Lantern rings in this set, what are some ideas on what they will do?
Black Lantern, I feel will be heal on KO. Yeah.
Oh, heal on KO. I feel it's steal energy.
Anti-heal,
if you
potentially.
Already have it, you heal with range attacks as well. I think is what Black Lantern could do. Because that's kind of what a lot of the BTU rings were, right? They were poison. If you already have it. Yeah. So I feel something like that. Mm-hmm. Or White could be regeneration.
If they're given powers, steal energy for sure.
That's what I would kind of say.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be my guess.
That's a fair guess.
Yeah.
White Lanterns. We already have a ring with support. We have a ring with perplex. A White Lantern could potentially be Empower. It's life though, maybe regeneration.
Power.
Oh, it is. Yeah, geez. Enhancements? Sorry.
Yeah, come on, dude. Get checked.
Regeneration?
I think regen, and then, like, if this character took damage since your last turn, regen is free.
Yeah, if they have the White Lantern keyword.
If they have the White Lantern
or something
keyword, like that's
that.
like the bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, probably regen.
That seems, and that's White Lantern-y, you know? He asks, how much of the set will be heroes as lanterns, like Blue Lantern Flash or Martian Manhunter as a lantern, etc.? I hope not too much. I know there should be a level
Batman,
of that.
Superman is what we've seen so far.
We already see that. Batman, Superman. I mean, Spectre.
Oh, Spectre. Well,
So,
yeah.
yeah. I hope not too much. I know there's a level of like, yeah, I want to see my character, my superhero, with a lantern ring. But also, I do just kind of want like the lantern stuff to be fleshed out more. I want like the no-name characters. Like, we haven't gotten Kilowog in like 10-ish, 11 years, right?
Yeah.
I want to see more things like that, where it's like, yeah, this is a weird offshoot lantern character. If we got like Box or some other like hilarious lantern characters, you know, I want as many of those as possible. So yeah, there's a level of like, yeah, obviously the big popular DC characters should get made, like 100%. I just hope it's like less than 10.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I feel like I've
many.
been satisfied on like Blue Lantern Flash.
Because yeah, like the last couple of sets
Green
have
Lantern
been like, yeah, we
Batman.
get Green Lantern Batman. We get Scarecrow as a Yellow Lantern for the 18th time, and he's still not good.
And he's still bad.
Still bad. He still looks so cool every time, and he's still bad.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
okay, so give us Yellow Lantern Scarecrows. There's one. That is one we need. We honestly
we need
do
a
it again.
good. We do need a good one.
Run it back, Jonathan Crane, but
I
put him
guess
on his
I
A
guess you
game.
could say, yeah, Lex Luthor also is an Orange Lantern, so we already have like 4.
And we've seen like 12
figures.
13
yeah,
figures.
I would really like it to not be much more than like
like
10.
15% of the
Maybe
set
now I'm
at
feeling
very
realistically
most.
like 10 to 15 figures. I wouldn't like to be
At
just
the very
like,
most.
This character as at the very most. This character as X Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's like, yeah, I love X character. I love popular DC character, but I want like weird offshoot lantern aliens and stuff. To be
Yeah, I
really
prefer
fleshed
that as
out
well.
in this set. Or I want to see like
For a set that's
the
called
guys-
Green Lantern
yeah.
or Lantern Legacy,
Yeah.
sorry. Give us the lanterns, the people
Exactly.
who that's their identity rather than in addition.
And especially like Guy Gardner or Kyle Rayner, any of those ones, John Stewart especially, but like we've still never gotten like a Blue Lantern Guy Gardner or a Yellow Lantern Guy Gardner. And that's what I would really love to see too. Like the boys who are lanterns, the boys, I want them to be every single version of a lantern they've ever been.
Yeah.
Before we get like the umpteenth version of X Lantern, Blue Lantern Flash. I'm good. We got a great one. He's been awesome.
Got 2 good ones.
Really, yeah. So
yeah.
I'm chill.
Probably like how much do we think it will be? Yeah,
Really
what we
hoping
hope
for
like
not more than like 15 or so characters.
not a ton.
Tyler M. also asks, if we get Elseworlds versions of Lanterns, who would you like to see? The deceased Black Canary is a Green Lantern and has Wonder Woman's sword. That could lead to some wild traits. That is kind of wild. What are some Elseworlds Lanterns? So he's in a lantern.
Sinoker.
Sinoker, that is true. The Sinoker, Sinestro Joker, is an Elseworlds Lantern. So once again,
Gotham Detective, or what's his name? The Green Light of Gotham.
Oh yeah,
The Batman
Green
Green
Lantern.
Lantern.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about him. Honestly, I have never read like any Elseworld stories.
So the only Elseworld story I read that was in preparation for like the 2017 Elseworld set was the Justice Riders story. And there is one Lantern character in it who, of course, say his name with me now, is Guy Gardner. But he actually is cool because it's Wild West, right? So he's actually like a Pinkerton agent. So it's kind of fun. He's like this mercenary Pinkerton agent, gun for hire, right?
Oh wait, is
And-
Elseworld the one with like the Red Lantern version of Alan Scott?
I don't know.
Like the evil Alan Scott? I might just be like making something up, but I remember seeing like a picture of him and being like, I want that in Clix. Sorry, continue.
Oh, that was all. It was basically it's like Guy Gardner's a Pinkerton agent in the Justice Riders story, and he like dual wields pistols. Like that
is pretty cool.
It is pretty. Yeah, it's just pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I think he's hunting the Justice Riders again. It's been like 8 years since I've read this story. It's been a hot minute, but that'd be really cool for an alternate version of a Lantern, character. That would be really fun. We also never got like Blue Beetle and Booster Gold made from that story. So like as far as like Elseworld stuff, it would be cool to see them, even though they're not Lantern related.
I don't know if this is Elseworlds.
Oh no, that's not Elseworlds. No, that was from the latest Alan Scott Green Lantern run. This dude's like an evil Russian guy or whatever. I haven't read this run.
I want him.
But he is very much like in the same
so
way
cool.
Alan Scott has like he's not a Green Lantern, but he's a Green Lantern. You know what I mean? This guy's like a Red Lantern, but he's not a Red Lantern. He has like a meteorite fall down. And he's like an evil like He's like a Russian communist, like 1950s era, 1940s era, whatever, right? Like Red Lantern dude. So I never read the story, but yeah, he's just the antagonist of it. He's not actually Alan Scott, even though they both are like rocking beards in that story too, which is cool.
I think he's
Scott
cool.
needs to rock a beard
I'd like
more.
to see him.
He looks sick. He looks really cool. I think he's also just called Red Lantern.
Yeah, that's what it's looking
Is that
like.
what it is? Okay, then yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. And then Super Cab asks, which lantern color do you relate to the most? You know, that's weird to like say like, yeah, I think I'm this, but I do have a lot of people tell me like just Green Lantern. Which I'm like, yeah,
agree
sure,
with
I'll
that.
be green. I'd be willpower. I'm cool with that. I know we got asked this question a while ago, and Simeon and I both answered Blue Lantern for you.
That's what I pegged myself as.
Yeah.
And I
that's
agree
fitting.
with it.
Yeah.
I think, I'm definitely a bit out there as far as like,
Hopeful dude.
yeah, I'm always kind of looking at like, we could make this happen. And, you know, sometimes I got to get pulled back down to reality in that regard. But I don't want to be.
No.
I want to make some big stuff happen.
Yeah.
I'm always happy with what we've been able to do with
Fun.
Heroclix. There was I still need to respond to this post, but somebody had posted in Players and Collectors saying like, "Hey, tell the story of like your Heroclix origin, like how'd you get started?" And it's like, man. So I was just really thinking about my origin story. So, and I think I've told this on the show at this point, but my brother brought home some Clix from a field day at school. Brought home like a bullseye, some scrolls, and I just have this vivid memory of like staring at it in my bed, being like, "This is so cool." There's a game attached to it, blah blah. But then I was thinking about like all the eras of Heroclix that it's been through, and it's like, yeah, like the origin for like Dial H is like a story that, yeah, like oh my gosh,
So much fun.
and early on,
Rocked.
like if all the conversations I had with them got leaked, I mean, they're not recorded, but like if you guys heard this, I was saying wild stuff like this is gonna happen. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We could do this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Like I was going crazy, and we made a good chunk of it happen.
You were like, I think we could rob a bank using Mini Coupes. And
Yeah.
it would be the best getaway possible.
They're
Like,
EVs
all right,
too.
Ian.
They're electrically powered.
It's like, all right, Ian, if you think so.
No, I had big ambitions for as far as like HeroClix content went, and yeah, so I think that was part of the reason why Blue Lantern was pegged. But it's like, you know, I try
Yeah.
to keep that in most aspects of my life. You got to be hopeful. You got to look forward to something.
Absolutely. Very true.
Otherwise,
Very
life
true.
is meh. Got to get to that next click on your dial, Calder. Because eventually,
look at you.
eventually, you're gonna KO.
You do not.
But the difference is,
Listener,
I'm a 2x2. You're a 1x1.
the grin.
The cringe. Honestly, there's nothing more cringe than calling something cringe.
Oh my
I rest
gosh.
my case, Your
I-
Honor.
I
Click
really
his
wish-
dial.
Send him to the sideline, Your
Send him to
Honor.
the side.
Oh my gosh.
Put him on the restricted list, Your
Oh
Honor.
my gosh. Listener, I can't wait to get the full studio running so that way you can see the face Ian made when he said it's just
I think I look pretty cool talking
yeah,
in this
no,
voice.
no, dude, I can't look at you. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
The funniest part of this is Calder was staring at me and not blinking while he was saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
The sugar honey iced tea eating grin that you just had was unreal. Brothers, unreal.
Well, guys, thanks for listening to our
Thank you.
HeroClix podcast.
I can't, dude. Dial H for Hero, who's brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. You can find cool stuff in stock every day, including all the latest HeroClix singles and sealed products. Oh my gosh, go buy something. Use code DIAL5, DIAL5, for 5% off your Cool Stuff Inc. order. Go to shop.wizkids.com. Use code DIAL10, DIAL, what is the letter H? And then 10 for 10% off your HeroClix order over there. Not available with certain pre-orders, iconics, or promos. I'm your host, Calder Ness. I'm the cowboy guy. Ian is still here, still making that face. I can't just say something nice to the listener at home, and we can leave, and we can go. What's
Oh, can we leave? I think it's time for a bonus. Try to build an alphabet soup team.
Oh, no, please. It's 1 a.m. We have to go to sleep. Listener, thank you so much for listening to Dial H for HeroClix. I've been
So
your
anyways,
host.
the letter
Once
I'm looking at
once again,
is I.
Happy trails.
And I like Iron Man.
Well, I'm 3 white monsters deep and I'm shaking like a leaf. I got a honey bun in 1911, and I ain't never felt more free. It's a beautiful day at the Circle K. The European mind is ignorant and blind to the beauty of the USA at the Circle K. At the Circle K. I got 40 on pump 4, a couple 40s and Newports. Ain't much better than the feeling when I hear the dingo walking through that door. It's a beautiful day at the Circle K. The European mind is ignorant and blind to the beauty of the USA at the Circle K. Stick 'em up, give me your keys. I found me a new Ferrari. You can have my truck, but you're out of luck. The DA's good friends with me. It's a beautiful day at the Circle K. That European guy was ignorant and blind to the beauty of the USA at the Circle K. At the Circle K.